you want to be. He is an agent. He is a coach. He is the founder and president of Sports Management Worldwide. Please welcome Dr. LynnLashbrook.
I like the drama. There's lots. Thank you. I don't know about you, but 2 years post-COVID, this is unbelievable to not see the mask. You know, I'm in Oregon. We got one more week of the mask, and we'll have a celebration. 11:59 a.m. PM, excuse me. We got our mask off. It's been a tough 2 years on everybody, your families, your parents, grandparents, the world, what's going on in Ukraine, how sports people are standing up to the world. I've said it all along for 25 years with our company. Sports is a weapon of mass construction. It's a substitute for war. And I think sports is more than just you want to work in sport. I think you have a role, an opportunity to make money and work in society. I've never been so happy to come back here. And I also want to thank our staff back in Portland. Some of us have been removed since the day COVID hit. Faculty of over 50 people. Alums over 30,000 from 163 countries. My friend Dr. Patterson back there was with me at Missouri. We started with one course, Jerry McGuire, how to be an agent, still our most popular course. Today, 35 courses, analytics, salary cap, cryptocurrency, esports, esports. I played Pong in the 70s on my Sears and Roebuck color TV. And they had a warning that it hurt your TV. Look what esports has done. Before COVID, I was traveling all over the world. The impact of sports, cricket you can laugh at, it's coming to America. The NFL is going global. We used to go to London every year. Now they're going to Germany. We've been to Mexico City. When I say go global, go home. There's 8 billion people out there. When you watch World Cup soccer come to North America this time, it'll be unbelievable. It could surpass every sport in America, probably besides American football. You saw the ratings of American football. You'll talk about salary cap and Joe Corey. All of our faculty are industry leaders. And what I admire most is I celebrate Missouri Baptist and Dr. Keller, BC, for bringing so many students. We have students from, I think, 63 different schools. And I admire more than ever that we have not only become a friend of the university. When COVID hit, online was everywhere. So we kind of fit mainstream. And our enrollment surged. You can't go around saying COVID was good for our company. We'd never say that. But a lot of people went online. We're having more and more college students come to us. It was a real suspect to look at a website. Each week I offer a lifetime membership Zoom chat up to 2 or 3 hours. We get 30 plus people in there all over the world talking sport business every week. It's lifetime. Plus your faculty member you get a chance to talk to every week. We're a friend of you, we're a friend of the university. I want everybody working in sports. You'll hear me say adrenalize today and monetize tomorrow. I want you to make money. I'm not interested in our certificate. I'm an old professor. I've been a tenured professor. I've been a professor for 55 years. The classroom alone can't do it. Don't tell me your major, your double minor, triple major. Talk about what you're going to do and how we're going to get there. If you're going to college, you need to be working in the athletic department. We'll help you get there. You don't get a master's, just get a master's. As Bill said, sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. I was an athletic director for years. What an unbelievable field to get in the ecosystem of college athletics. You heard a little bit about NIL. Can you imagine now every high school senior has to have an agent? Transfer portal. It's a new world. I don't know where it ends. The NCAA is maybe dissolving. It's a new world out there. The NFL draft's been here for 40 years, 35 years. They may be leaving. The world's changing. There's a business out there. It's exciting. It's an exciting time to be in sports. And if you stick with us, what Bill had you do, introduce you. Please don't leave this conference with the same people you came with only. meet new people. Somebody in here is going to be hiring you. Somebody in here you're going to partner with in a business model. And I talk about innovation. Innovation is making people stand and cheer. Innovation is selecting a draft pick that goes to the Super Bowl. Innovation is doing a ticket sales package that sells out. Innovation. You right here in the room need to think about innovation. Getting people to stand for something you bring to the table. In every panel today, guess what we ask first? Where you went to high school. What does that have to do with anything? It tells me more about you, where you're from, than where you went to school, what you do now. It tells me a story. And the more I get to know you, the better I understand you. And you're going to find with our staff, and I give our staff a lot of credit going through COVID. It was hard. It was very hard. And all of it, just like it was for you. To come here tonight, today, 200 people. We should get 400. You think we're sour about 200? We're so glad you're here. You had the guts to say, I'm going to come no matter what. And you're here. And you're going to love it. I had a guy yesterday say he always had a heart attack. He looked around the lobby, all the who's who in the NFL. It's a fascinating experience. This is just football. We do basketball. We'll go to the NHL draft in Montreal. We go where the action is. We want you to be able to network. Network's a cliche. Network. Here's my business card. Here's my business card. Where'd they go to high school? I don't even care what the name is. I want to know who you are. So remember that. And if you leave here meeting new people, not just the people that came in the same van, not people that came in, you're going to benefit forever. I got a book coming out called The Walk-On Approach. That's how I got started. Nobody wanted me, I walked on. I walked on Jim Steiner's office to become a sports agent. I walked on that last to become an athletic director. Jobs weren't really available. So you've got to create your own destination. What we provide is a toolbox. We don't sell courses, we help you. If we have a tool in our toolbox for you, then we make the investments, a lifetime investment. Don't do it for us. I tell people every day, we've grown from 1 student to 2, dial up Yahoo, to chats that sometimes have 30, 40 people in it. And we do it one day at a time. I used to say you could drink beer in my class. Now, why would I say that? It's a little offensive, particularly if you're under 21. Let's have fun in education. It doesn't have to be boring. These seminars don't have to be boring. Yes, you can look at your phone when you get bored. We're going to have fun. Bill's going to come back up and show you how our polls work. This is the interactive day. I'm going to make a bet with you. We can pull off this conference something you've never experienced before. Not because we're better than anybody else. It's about you. Why do we have microphones here? You're going to ask questions. And guess what? If you don't have questions, that means you have all the answers. And if you have all the answers, why wouldn't you leave? Why would you be here if you have no questions? I remind my students every week they have to ask a question. I don't have a question. What do you do have a question? That means you have all the answers. Think about that. Meet people. Not just me and my voice will be dead by the end of the day. I'll still be here talking to you. But you got colleagues in here. Everybody has a story, and everybody you can learn from. I learn from each and every one of you. Every day. We're going to have so much fun. If we're not having fun, I'll send you home. I'll call your parents. We got parental numbers, and we can call. It's kind of my school, and the janitor, and the dean. But I also want to go back and thank our staff, Dr. Patterson and Liz, my wife. She lives with the boss, sleeps with the boss, she tells people. A little bad, but I've never been arrested for it. Isaiah, back to all these people, Jonah and Forrest, talk to them. They got answers. All the things we want to. I just want to help. And I'm going to talk to each and every one of you. Why? Because you're going to come talk to me. So if we're not having fun and we're not asking questions, we're not learning. It's a wealth of knowledge. We're lucky to get the speakers we get. I don't know if Bill announced, but we've had some changes. Parag Maroon came last year, 2 years ago, had to leave. Not emergency. Rod Graves, our speaker, he's in the hospital. He's got some leg problems that he had to take care of. So these things happen. Guess what? We scramble, we bring in substitutes. They're not substitutes, they're not replacements, they're just alternatives. And they're all have resources, and they're all going to help you grow. And the last thing, we talk about diversity. Diversity someday will not be a conversation. We're the most diversified company in the world. Most diversified. Look around the room. Race, gender, culture. Where access to opportunity democratizes diversity. It's important. We've got a long ways to go, but we're going to get there. And sports management worldwide is the funnel to change the world. And I believe that you, with us and with you, we can change the world, make it a better world. So, okay? So, Bill, I'm giving it back to you, and then you tell me what to do next.